True to Stanley fashion, he's already here arranging condoms on the table.
Yes.
You're already ready to pass them out.
Today,
Yeah.
this week is my climax.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So you just have a stash of condoms in your van, in your, like everywhere you go, you're just going to be handing them out.
Condom.
Wow.
Yes.
Now that we are talking about condoms, obviously, Stanley, I want us to start off with this perception that people still have that they are safe, you know, even without protection, you know, during sex. I mean, do we really understand the risks even today?
Well, not really. Because everybody have a past.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a history, it's just like a tree without roots. So everything you do is a history that can help us in our relationship. So people have sexual history.
Yeah.
And many people don't want to follow that sexual history.
You don't even bother to ask.
You hide it.
Yeah. And speaking about history, that really does lead us to our question of the day. And let's put that up on the screen for you so that you can start talking to us. We ask you, do you think it's important to know your partner's sexual history given the risk of contracting STIs? Okay, do you think it's important to know your partner's sexual history given the risk of contracting STIs? At K24 TV is how you can reach us yet again, and we'll be looking out for your feedback as we go along. So what are the reasons that people still give, Stanley, as to why they're not using protection? You do a lot of on-ground work.
Yes.
And you talk to young people especially. Why do they tell you, Amaze, miss you to me protection?
One, there is that people believe that a condom reduce or remit the pressure. It does not. The sweetness of sex is in our head.
Right.
It's not anywhere in our body.
Right.
And that message, we must put it in
and
people's
people
mind.
still argue with that and say, no, Stan, you're wrong.
Yes. Number two, many people feel condom is an old school.
Yeah.
It's not the key thing now. And I was following the history of condom last week. And I found that condom and abortion were introduced long time ago when there was a sprint between Catholic and Protestants. So Catholic said, no abortion, no condom. Because of the numbers.
Right.
Every child that is born, every child is a Catholic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody was arguing like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether it's true. But the introduction of condom in Africa brought a lot of confusion.
Of course.
Because when you go to other countries, like in Western, people buy condoms. Your dad will come in with a pack of condoms, and in school, if you want a condom, you can go and ask the counseling teacher to give you condom. When you are counseled, you want to engage yourself into a sexual activity. There is a counselor who will take you through why are you doing it, why do you want to do it, why do you want to do it.
What do you need it for?
Yes.
Right.
So when you're engaging into sex, you actually know why you're doing it.
So the idea of using condoms is very un-African. That's what you're saying.
It is. It is. And you see, Africa, we believe in many children.
Right.
That's now the confusion. But if we see the thread, the chain of how HIV is, people are getting infected. Like today as we are talking, 48 young people between 15 and 24.
Right.
Today morning, they were infected with HIV.
What?
Every 24 hours. 48. Between 15 and 24. They get infected. Can we sit and wait?
No.
We're going to save the generation. And we're going to come out and tell them, no, this is the way. And there are three ways you can tell them. Either to abstain. If they can't, they be faithful to one person, that they know the status. And you're not talking that you become faithful to somebody who is negative. Even that person who is HIV positive need a faithful partner. Because maybe you are born with HIV. And then use condom.
So it's the ABCs.
ABC. And then we add D. You do it. You get into drugs.
Right.
Or death. So we don't go there, but we can go up to E. We can go up to Z, but we don't need. We just want to give them We don't need to feed them with a lot of information. Yes.
Remember, if you do have a question also for Stanley this morning as a safe sex activist, you can go ahead and call in. Also, give us your thoughts, even as we mark STI Condom Awareness Week. Remember, the question of the day is, do you think it's important to know your partner's sexual history given the risk of contracting STIs? Think about that conversation and how hard it probably must be. Stan, I'll be talking to you a little bit about how we can even navigate that discussion as a couple or people who have just recently met. But before we do, I've got a controversial point here that I need to engage you on. Now, safe sex is protected sex during every sexual encounter, and it includes, listen to this, oral sex with a condom. However, protection is rarely used in such methods. Could you please speak to us on the importance of using protection during oral sex? It was actually one of the frequently asked questions that popped up last time you were here, and I found that very interesting.
Yes. I'm very happy because already as we are talking now, I'm looking for Dentodam. Dentodam is a sheet that when you're having oral sex to a female, you cover and you do a very comfortable session that will not be infected. And also men, female can use male condom. We are having a lot of gonorrhea of the throat. You have a lot of infection. And maybe you assume it is homa, it is this flu and other things. And you go to the chemist and you take medicine. And you
but you don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is. By the end of the day, it will be worse. You'll get tonsils. They will burst. They'll get into your stomach. You'll digest, you know.
Oh, my God.
And they'll get in your blood. So it is one thing that we like to say that people are getting a lot of, they are exploring about sex. Anal sex. They also they also do, they call it limbing with the tongue. To excite one another.
So because of this exploration, the risks are higher.
The risks are higher. And also now, people who are old school, the doctors who are old school, they cannot assume that you are doing such things. So when you go to the hospital and you say you have tonsils, our doctors maybe cannot even think this person, they cannot explore that risk of having oral sex. But they think is, we need to do campaign. Because it is happening by almost everybody. If you go to a session and you tell people, excuse me, I want you to tell me 3 types of sex. You can't imagine. Everybody starts with oral sex.
Are you serious?
Yes.
And you know, I believe you because I've seen you actually speaking to young people and thousands of them. And people tell you such things.
They start with oral sex. Then anal. Then the last one, penis to the vagina.
Because missionary is boring. People
want to go to another level. Why? Because of pornography.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of pornography. If you go to the website that do pornography and you see the people who visit those, the traffic, it's very high. It is very high. So what do we need? We need to tell people the truth. We need to walk to where people are. We don't need to assume who we are talking to. We don't want to assume you are doing it or you're not doing, but you need the right information.
Absolutely. It's better to know. Better to be safe than sorry. Speaking about STIs, talk to us a little bit about the most common ones that people are suffering from, Stanley. And you know, like I said, because of your extensive work on the ground and you're dealing with a lot of STI situations, what do you typically see?
There is an increase of a new infection that people didn't know.
Which one?
The genital warts. And condom sometimes cannot stop the genital warts. These are some like pimples. You see the way people have some to growth on your face. You get those growths around your vagina, the penis, and the anus, and they are very painful. And they grow. They grow and they become big, and they become very painful.
So genital warts is on the rise.
It's on the rise.
Okay.
Yes. We have gonorrhea.
Quite common.
Quite common. And we have syphilis. And chlamydia. Those are the 4 major in Kenya. And when you Alia talked about trust. Let me demonstrate to you something very simple.
Yes.
Because this is where we are missing the game.
Right.
This Mr. Juma, and this is the wife.
Okay.
You get it?
Right.
I don't know whether we can be able to see.
Okay. Our cameraman will actually zoom in on on the figures that you have on the table. Stanley, you are full of surprises.
Yes.
Okay, so so we have characters here.
Yes.
All right.
And these have just one girlfriend, Mpango Akando, here.
Of course, she has to be the blonde.
Yes.
The other one looks
1
like
GB.
the wife.
1 GB.
The other one is like a Campo girl.
Yes. So
okay. Yes. So go ahead.
This one, this one knows this one, but this one does not know this one. But this one knows the two.
Right.
But this guy, this Kenyan girl, have the official boyfriend.
Right.
Who is a Ben 10. That is the official boyfriend.
I like it.
You get it?
So Ben 10 ameingia kwa picha.
Ameingia. Now Ben 10
is
also having a sponsor, a lady now.
Kashosho.
Yeah, giving services.
Anti-Waharia. Okay.
Now, listen. This one knows this one, but does not know this one.
Absolutely.
You get it?
Right.
But this one knows this one. This one does not know anybody around here. So this man is not, who is supposed to use condom among this?
Wow.
This girl is getting everything from this man. House rent, hair, everything.
Right.
Cannot demand condom. This is the official boyfriend who is known at home.
Yes.
Cannot demand condom. This one is giving
Anti-Waharia.
Yes, money. You cannot demand condom. The Anti-Waharia is going with the area MCA. You get it?
Okay.
They are business partners.
Right.
Now, look at our friend here.
Yes.
Our friend got, now because of the pressure, let me remove my condom here, get saved. And is having a relationship with a pastor. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
And the pastor,
Hallelujah.
and the pastor is going out with a Kenyan girl who is in the choir.
And like a dancer.
Yes, like a dancer who is also having a relationship with the landlord. She cannot pay rent. And the landlord is having a relationship with a school head teacher somewhere. Who is having a relationship with a board member. Who is also having a relationship. Went to the street and bought sex in the street. This is a sex worker.
Yes.
A sex worker who is having a relationship with a KDF guy.
Okay.
You can see.
Okay.
You get it?
All right. So all these are clients.
These are our clients. Now these are how people. This is what we are doing in our society. And then this guy is having a college girl.
Yeah.
A college girl is having a relationship with a lecturer. A lecturer is also a gay. I want to bring men having sex men here. This is a chain that we have in our society. Look.
Jeez. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people all interconnected but are unaware.
Who is supposed to use condom with who?
Wow.
Everybody don't need condom because I trust you. And we have a relationship. And this, if we can be able to break this chain by using condom, we can have a safe, every person between use a condom.
Right.
Because we are abusing the trust.
And I think what is so interesting about our society, like you said, Stanley, is that we have normalized the Mpango Akando thing.
Yes.
And it's really part of our culture. You don't even know when it will ever come to an end, but it's here clearly to stay.
Like there's a new thing that is coming in the city.
Right.
When your husband dies and you have a lot of money, somebody will just go to the newspaper, see this person was rich, come to the committee, become very active, and by the end of the day, the goal is to get a relationship with the widow, and they scold the money. People are doing that.
And I always say, I like you speaking to the men on the program.
Yes.
Because, it comes out different from one man to the other man.
Yes.
Would you please explain to men what they really don't realize is happening behind their back? Ata kama unasema, you have a kashugwa.
Yes.
Tell us the reality on the ground, because the girls tell you, oh yeah, by the way, I've got a sponsor, but he doesn't know XYZ.
This is a chain. If you see, and that's why I like demonstrating this.
Right.
I really bought this thing because I wanted us to have this. When you see,
You believe it.
And you hear, you see the chain. When you see the chain, go and see yourself. And I say, if I approach you, Shiko, today, it's not my first time. I've been doing so.
Yeah.
And I'm an expert. If you get into my box, I'm an expert. And you're also an expert of getting into other people's box. So it's not a new thing.
Right.
And this is what we need to agree.
Yeah.
Last week I told you I visited somebody. And I want to put it, this is a neighbor.
Yeah.
Was given a daughter to provide transport to the daughter. And this is a married past couple. And this is the wife. Now we remove others. And this person decided to have a relationship with the daughter of the neighbor.
Yeah.
And they went out to Naivasha. They got an accident and the girl died.
Right.
What do you imagine? Imagine what happened.
Wow, we need to do something about this sponsor-y thing.
And the challenge is, you enjoyed your life long time ago.
Right.
Allow these young people to enjoy their life too with their people. There's a big hatred between the young people and the sponsor. They are feeling bad.
Right. Why?
Snatching their girlfriends. They train them. And you see, there's a training.
Yes.
So these boyfriends are feeling they are misused.
Yeah.
They train young girl how to bath, how to do things, how to go to a hotel. But by the time she mature, a sponsor go
with her.
With her.
Because of the money.
Because of the money.
Let's see what Kenyans are saying, Stanley, in regards to our discussion today. Remember, it's all about STI and condom awareness this week. And we're saying stop the stigma around STI and, of course, condom use. Well, someone says, hey, I am Kent watching from Kirinyaga. Na kukona hot love hapa on 14th Kianjuri. Ask Stan who is the queen of condoms. Okay, well, thank you for the light moment. Hi, I'm Wesonga Esquire from Mombasani. Knowing your partner's sexual history should be a priority before things go bad.
Sure. But I think it is something that is very tricky. Sometimes you ask somebody, how people have you had? All ladies will say 3. My primary school boyfriend, my secondary, and college, and you.
Yes.
Nothing
Just
else.
You, baby.
Yeah, no.
But you know what they say, women always cut the list by half.
Yes, not even by half. 3.
By 3? Okay, let's see another text message, Stan. Keep talking to us. We're looking out for you. Jose from Githurai says, I think protection is good, by the way. What about people who are allergic to condom? We'll talk about that in just a moment.
Yes.
Morning, it's Time from Thika. Kwanza Salimia Stanley Sana. And yeah, it's very important to know whatever history it is for your own good. Thank you so much. We're asking if you think it's important to know your partner's sexual history. Yes, no. How do you even navigate that particular discussion? Let us know. But now, as we continue to discuss, obviously, some of the points that guys have brought up, Stan, there are a lot of myths or misconceptions about STIs as well, you know, and how they are transmitted. What are some of the common beliefs that you hear on the ground that you would like to correct and let people know, no, this is what you need to know about STIs, about condoms, and even how STIs are transmitted?
There's a lot of lies.
Yeah.
That you can get STIs from maybe bathing towels, toilet, and some other things. People don't own up.
Yeah.
The responsibility when they get the STIs.
Yeah.
And for men, it takes only 3 days. Most of the STIs for ladies, it can take more than 1 month. And then that's a challenge. Because a man will get STI, get treated, and go back to the same place.
Wow.
With condom.
Right.
All without telling the partner. So by the time the partner realizes, the guy is
long gone.
Kabisa. So we need to agree. Treatment of STIs is very expensive.
Is it?
It is very expensive.
Right.
But we have casino who give us free. Most of the government hospitals, they give it free.
Yeah.
But when you go to the private, it is damn expensive.
Yeah.
But the embarrassment of those injection and going to the clinic and even telling the doctor, you know, I'm sick. Where? You know, you must show the doctor.
For an examination, right?
Yes. Those embarrassment, you need to overcome them. If you don't want to experience that, use condom.
Right.
use condom. Some people feel it is to be a shuja, is to be a hero when you have a STI.
Yeah.
Allah.
What?
To some people, it is a plus. Yes. And some people will lie to you, it is a blister. You know the way you can go do hard work and then you get blisters?
Yeah.
They don't know, they cannot recognize some of the simple signs of STIs. Like there's a pimple that can come when you talk about syphilis or gonorrhea. There's a pimple that will come. If it is not well attended, if you don't go to the hospital, it will disappear. And then it will come again in a bigger way. If you still don't respond, it will disappear. And it can disappear even years. By the time it's coming back, it come in, maybe even get into your brain or some other.
Is this true?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Yes. You check the syphilis. Syphilis will come and disappear. Check the gonorrhea. If you don't treat gonorrhea early, and maybe you are pregnant, the probability of getting a bride child is very high.
That is a very scary thought.
It is.
Okay. As Stanley continues to shock me here with the details about STIs and perhaps what we may not even know. We're learning a lot this week from the safe sex activist himself, the king of condom. And remember, we're asking you the question, do you think it's important to know your partner's sexual history, given the risk of contracting STIs? It is STI and Condom Awareness Week. Keep that in mind. And we are marking it by talking about stopping the stigma around STIs and, of course, condom use. We want to encourage people to go out and seek treatment. As the king of condoms says, that it's all about condomizing if you really don't want to, you know, experience all of this. And so keep talking to us through our social media platforms. Tell us your thoughts as well, especially this question that we have about knowing your partner's sexual history. How do you even navigate that conversation? We'll be back with more.